Today I want to talk about why the Dow Jones fell over 710 points today and what that means for the future of the stock market. First, I wanted to address the fact that the Dow did fall 710 points, around 2.72% overall today, and at one point it was down over 3%, but it had a small recovery of about 0.58 and had a 147 point recovery, but it didn't fully recover. Also, the same thing was seen with the Nasdaq. It dropped 2.8%, and even the S&P 500. They all recovered about 0.5% throughout the day, and at the end of the day, it got a little bit better, and after hours are seeming a little bit more promising. But what this brings up is the surge in the COVID-19 cases. I think people are starting to see and getting scared that these cases are going up when Fauci continued to talk about the surge, and also Florida cases and in Texas, and even Apple has been closing some stores due to COVID-19, and people are not going to be closing down the economy, which is some type of good news, but the problem still comes is that the cases are rising and people are not really still social distancing. Many institutions are going to still continue doing what they do, just do more protective measures. Something I saw that was interesting was, I think I was watching the news on CNN, and the cases in the United States are like being pretty steady. The cases are not going down like we've seen in like Europe. You can see how in Europe it's going down gradually, but in our time it's honestly kind of has been stable at around this rate, around 20,000 people. And another thing that I saw was interesting was to note that this is very important, is number of cases may be stable, like I said earlier, but the number of deaths are trending downwards, which is very good news for the bulls, because even though we don't have a treatment or vaccine right now, there are cases, people are being infected at a high rate, but the number of deaths are going down. And that's what's very important to realize. And that's very good news for the bulls. This also, the Dow and the markets have dropped because of the fall in oil. And this is still a big weakness to the oil industry because there's so much inventory, but there isn't many places to put it. There's like an overstock, and this is driving the prices a lot lower. So there's multiple things that are contributing to what's going on today, but one thing I can say is that this is very good news that the number of deaths are going down, but we need to maintain the social distancing to keep the cases lower, and I think that the market will be bullish, but again, a lot of volatility like I spoke about in my last video, and people must remember that to invest in the long term, because I'm telling you right now, in 10 years you're going to be looking back at your portfolio saying, why didn't I buy more during this time? And it's going to be up a lot, believe me. So after hours are looking better on the bright side, and please continue to enjoy my videos, like and subscribe below for more, and drop a comment what you think is going to happen in the near future, maybe a few day prediction or even a month. And don't forget, I dropped my Robinhood referral link in the description below where you can get a stock valued up to $500.